Hey, we're all here. Welcome everyone to Inhook Signo Benches D&D 5th edition.
And if you're hearing this, you're here too.
What?
That's a video message. Therefore, anybody who ever watches the video would be present to watch the video to get that message. Jeez.
Right. Welcome everyone. This is session number 65. Make sure you're caught up by going to bit.ly/loopjackgaming, where all of our videos, except for one that was taken down, are all up. So,
I thought we were never going to talk about that again.
I feel weird just saying they're all up and then one of them being missing.
Well, you'll need to figure out something else to say then.
Almost all of them are up. And make sure to keep caught up by going there and watching all those videos over and over again. Last we left
all
off,
the videos are there.
last we left off, the group had exited the forest and entered the Great Plains, and in the distance, a great eye was spotted looming over what they assumed to be Necropolis. However, they have not seen the city yet. The group communed with Macabre and found out that he would allow them to enter, but Jecht was not allowed to go. With that, we ended the session a little early, because Jecht was not here to decide his own fate. But now we are back. And...
well, I mean, Raz wasn't here. Jecht was here just fine.
okay, Raz wasn't here to decide Jecht's fate, and now that he is back, we continue our session. What are you guys doing?
Asking what Jecht wants to do. Jecht, what do you want to do?
Did he leave?
I don't know, man.
Well, certainly makes it difficult for him to make a decision about his character if he is already left.
He's still in Discord.
He is, doesn't mean he didn't stand up and walk away.
Fair.
I have literally nothing to do until he makes a decision, so yeah.
Lol.
Disconnect from Discord and reconnect. Try now.
If you're speaking, we can't hear you.
Yeah.
Huh.
Did you
mute yourself on accident? He can hear
He's not.
us.
Well, unless he's got a hardware mute button, he's not muted on Discord. It is possible that Discord had an update for him, and it would have reset his default microphone device, which can be adjusted.
You might want to check that.
Ha, I figured it out.
Yay.
Yay!
Beautiful.
Okay. Yeah, I was like, I started to go all deep, and you guys were like, nope, I guess he's not here to talk. I'm like, motherfucker. Okay. Well, I would want more than anything to go in and rescue my own grandfather, but I think it may be best for me to stand outside. However, I won't leave all of you alone. And I'll snap my fingers, and the homunculus will jump up on my shoulder, and I will send him your way. I'll kind of toss him a little bit, and he'll glide over to Fort.
Hey, Vassal, good idea.
And then before you guys depart, let me make sure that I've got everything. I'm assuming we had a rest while I was gone, at least one.
At least one, yeah.
I think we have
Okay.
like 3.
Yeah, okay. And before you all go, I will walk over to the homunculus that's on Fort's shoulder, and I'll put my hands over its head, and when I remove my hands, it has a little crown of stars on it. So, yeah, well, that should do.
Oh, that's not a stored spell. That's the actual. You just cast it on him. That's not a bad plan.
Yeah. So I cast him on there, and then I will infuse, or I will charge him up with chain lightning, and it'll cast into his belly.
All right.
That works.
While you guys are inside, I will not be able to communicate with you, but you may talk to me through the homunculus. And at that, I will. Do we have like a little camp set up outside this thing, or what are we doing?
We can set up one. Does he know languages? Because if you know languages in D&D, you'd know how to write them.
Yes, he does know Common and Dwarven.
You can hook him up with some ink and paper, and he can write if you want to communicate with us.
Or you can just find a stick and draw in the sand if you have an emergency message.
There we go. Yeah, we'll figure out. I don't have any writing utensils or whatnot, or I don't know. We'll figure it out.
Guess what? I'm a wizard. I have all of that in like bulk.
Sweet. All right.
Just hand him a pad of paper and a pen.
Perfect. With a little makeshift campfire, I will sit outside in the vision of the Eye of Macabre and go into a sort of meditative trance while I'm connecting all of my senses to the homunculus and focusing on them.
Before you kind of pass out for a bit, do you have anything you want us to tell your grandfather?
Again, the homunculus should be able to communicate anything he desires. Why don't we go ahead and test that now?
I can't. Hold on just a second. What did Fort say? Sorry. For some reason you're quiet for me.
Thok asked if you wanted us to say anything to your grandfather, and I said that we should just test you using the homunculus as a communication device.
Yep. And while I do agree with Fort, I will tell Thok that I just need you to rescue him and bring him back. I want to talk to him first.
Okay.
So, did you do that after connecting your senses or before?
Before.
Connecting your senses? No. Then you didn't agree with Fort.
We will. I will write down. Okay, I'll write a note after. As I go into this kind of meditative trance, the homunculus will start tapping on Fort's shoulder for something to write with. He's kind of holding out a little claw.
Provided.
Perfect. Oh, hold on.
There you go. I like it.
To be fair, the Griffin's had sentience. It's had int 6 ever since you've had it.
Goodness gracious. All right. Continuing towards the city.
Assuming everything is in order and nobody objects.
Okay. you guys begin to. Whoa, my phone's going off. What the hell? It just decided to open Pandora. Cool. Anyways, you guys begin to descend into the plains. Well, cross into the plains and head towards the city. With a beacon in the sky and no woods to twist and turn and to confuse you, you are able to guide yourself easily.
We should hustle so that there's as much time on the Crown of Stars as possible. We still need to meet up with somebody inside the city before we ever even have a confrontation.
Yes. And if we get into the city and meet somebody without much issue, we might take the time to venture to the material plane and pick up my bow. If we're not immediately sprung into combat.
Okay.
I don't think we have time for that.
I'm not going to volunteer that because I don't have plane shift today.
Okay.
The only one who could do that for you is Jack, and he's not coming into the city.
That is
And
true.
there's also the dice.
Which is with Jack, who's not coming into the city.
Cool.
Okay. As you go through the plains, instead of a grassy field, it is instead cracked, gray earth, dry, devoid of a life. Bodies are scattered throughout this dead wasteland. They too devoid of life and drained completely dry, almost mummified. In the distance, you see large figures shifting about the plains between you and the city.
How far are we away from Jack?
At this point, you're at least 500 feet. Not necessarily too far in.
Are the giant figures moving around, or
Yes, shuffling about.
is there a way around them?
They seem to cover the landscape as far as you can see.
Can we see what they are at all?
Perception check.
Passive 18, do you want me to roll?
Yeah.
For rolls and stuff like this, as far as like perception and other silliness, do you want me to use my roll since I'm focusing through the homunculus, or the homunculus's?
Yours.
I would suggest the better of the two, personally. What? Where did he go?
Didn't matter anyway.
I've suggested speed, not stealth, so I don't know.
We don't necessarily have to be sneaky, but we also don't want to stand out at all. So I don't know how viable the Griffin is.
Gonna be hard not to stand out at all with a crown of stars.
That's fair. We can at least hood. We could probably put a cloak on the homunculus.
You can stay in my cloak.
You guys want to lend the homunculus one of those spare Raven Queen cloaks?
Not really spare one. Come on, hop on in. I kind of like, black market, open up the cloak to the homunculus to hide in.
Lewd.
Oh dear. I will definitely be doing Mask of Many Faces into a human male.
Okay, well, so looking at your perception checks, because I got distracted. Cat, Fort, and Lee, you see in the distance hulking figures of large size that seem to be plant-like and covered in corpses and these yellow flowers with red tips. The only color you've really seen in this whole place.
How far away are they?
They're about half a mile out.
What do I see a mile away?
So the more specific question that Flecken asked was, do we know what they are? Not can we see the flower things?
That would be a nature check for those who were able to see them, and a mile out you see just more of them.
There's some plant things out there.
These are called corpse flowers. They go around battlefields typically and gather corpses upon their plant bodies. Not sure what the term for that would be. They have a horrifying stench that can knock you incapacitated.
Ooh, look at these pretty flowers.
Share that information with the group.
I bet they smell good.
I don't think you saw them, Doc.
That's correct.
Oh, look at not these pretty flowers.
I mean, there's some pretty flowers on those things out there.
The flowers sense through blind sight and cannot see beyond their range.
Okay, so we don't even necessarily need to be stealthy. We just need to avoid their perception range and should be okay. As long as somebody knows what the distance is, either Fort or Cat, I assume.
Yeah, their range is 120 feet. However, you could tell that they do not give much distance between each other.
We don't need much, we just need a small window to slip through.
So
Is there any like approximate number of them that we see, or is it just like they're covering the place?
They're fairly well covering the place. It's as soon as you see like a few of them, and then it gets denser, and then they're not very spread out even. They just shamble around each other, picking up bodies.
How far away is the closest one?
Just shy of half a mile.
So like, I can create an opening from really far away, and then we can just sneak through.
I mean, come on, how long could they have possibly been doing this if they're still collecting bodies to this day?
can we? How do we get past them?
Well, I can shoot them from really far away, and then we can go through the opening of their perception.
We can just fly over.
That too? There is scary things in the sky, last I remember.
We can go 125 feet up above their height, so 135 feet, I guess.
Okay. Yeah, we can just do a short. Can you make people fly for it?
I can make one person fly, which is probably going to be me.
Okay, awesome. I can make 1, 2, 3 people fly, which will be the rest of us.
Well, then we should probably use the Griffin instead of using one of mine.
Oh, wait a second. I can fly.
And Buck can fly.
Oh. Then I can just make you and Cat fly then.
Do we reckon that'll work? Do corpse flowers have any appreciable ranged attacks that work at 135 feet?
No.
Do we perceive anything else besides corpse flowers?
This is just a collection of your monstrosities.
He really likes the new book, okay? I can't fault him for liking it.
I'm going to cast Fly on Cat and Fort then.
Well, you're a warlock, so just cast it on like as many people as you can, because you can't downcast your slot.
I believe it's up to.
There's no reason not to hit your up to then, though, because again, you can't downcast your slot.
Alright. Then
I don't understand why Thok is complaining at me.
We can see things that I'm supposed to see.
Yeah, I'm complaining about it too.
See
What
the
are you
Chrysos.
talking about?
I don't know what you're talking about.
I
should
do
be
not see
on-
Chrysos.
I don't see
see
Chrysos.
A map of my monsters.
Yep,
Yeah.
me too.
I can see fake
You
creatures,
should not
elemental
be.
creatures. Yeah, that's what I was saying.
There we go. That's much
Just saying
better.
I'm seeing things I'm not allowed to see does not make any sense to me. You have to tell me what
You didn't
you're seeing.
clarify.
Yeah, you gave us
You
no
didn't
chance
ask.
to talk about it. I mean, come on.
I didn't want to interrupt the conversation.
You could have typed, "Hey, I can see a bunch of monsters. I don't think I should be able to see," and then I've been like, "Oh shit, you didn't get moved." Do you get moved now? Because it's not me if it's that, because then it's roll 20. Then you need to
No, we're
refresh.
back on the world map.
It's
Okay.
a world map now.
It was still roll
Really-
20's fault, but
I'm
Okay.
so confused. It's been longer the
So,
whole time for me.
I accidentally brought you guys to where I put my character tokens for creatures, and I quickly
You
brought
guys
you
got
back
sent
over.
to the monster abyss. Good for you. Welcome back. Your mind survived the impact.
I'm gonna cast Fly on Thok, Cat, and Fort.
I don't need fly.
Neither do I, but may as well.
Did you miss the whole conversation when you were busy pinging everything?
I was listening.
Then you would be aware that even though you don't need fly, he can't downcast fly, so
Okay,
he might as
alright,
well
yeah,
cast it on
sounds-
everybody he can.
Okay, let's do. The thing.
Oh, wait a second. That's why it's beneficial to cast Fly on everybody. Is it gives a 60-foot fly speed instead of our 30-foot.
Oh yeah.
So I'm going to suggest you, as in Lee, Cat, and Fort, and then Doc can use his Griffin.
Yeah, we can work it that way.
Sounds good.
All right. Fly on those people. Thok can do his thing.
Yeah.
Alright. You guys fly above the hordes of these plant creatures that are in a constant state of collecting. Just going around as you fly over them, you see hundreds and hundreds in all directions. Just gathering bodies, and there seems to be no short supply of these.
Seriously, where are they getting those from?
I think they just kind of, the plane just kind of makes them for them.
Couldn't it make something more useful, like food?
I mean, it is.
You gonna taste one?
No.
We know where to bring necromancers if they ever need an endless supply of bodies.
Don't doubt the necropolis, right?
Well, I would think logically there would be a limit to how many bodies there are, such as how many things have ever existed being a thing.
I mean, how quickly do they really gather the bodies?
Well, with an uncountable horde collecting uncountable amounts over uncountable time, I would reckon they do it at least with some speed.
Oh, that's way too many numbers for me.
There was no numbers. They were uncountable, Thok.
Yeah.
You're okay.
Numbers.
And Joe's a
Stop.
mathematician, so you know it's got to be a problem.
Who's Joe?
Again, not talking in character.
What's a character?
You are character, Thok. You're quite the
Hey.
character.
Thank you.
We fly to the city gate.
In a hurry.
Alright. You travel quickly. Able to get through a lot of distance quickly. How long does fly last?
10 minutes.
Yeah, up to 10 minutes.
120 feet per round, so 1,200 feet per minute.
Uh, 1,200 feet per minute, you said?
Unless I can't math,
Yeah.
which is completely reasonable.
How
Now
many
convert
feet
it.
am I? It's like, what, 5,000 something? 280?
Mhm.
Something like that.
So, you're able to go just over 2 miles.
Do we think that's far enough or not?
No.
How far away is Necropolis?
You just see the eye in the far, far distance. It's like looking at a mountain range from miles away. So you're like at least 2 days or a day's travel.
Wow, I feel seriously under-explained on this situation. Okay,
I can do this 4 more times. And we can do it midair if we have to.
I don't see anything about... Yeah, well, yeah, okay. I'll deal with it as it comes, I guess.
Plus, I can carry
Does,
people flying as well, and the Griffin and Lee.
does
When
4
they're
more
granted not as
times
fast.
get us past the plant creatures?
That'd put us at like 10 miles.
Yeah.
10 miles, yeah. Sure. You are able to make it past the plant creatures. But
Okay.
just barely. As your spells begin to fade,
We should land, guys. I'm about to lose it.
Okay.
Again? I thought you already lost it enough.
This is hard work. You try flying all 4 of us.
Oh, lose the spell. Sorry.
Goodness gracious.
That does only last 40 minutes, and you have covered quite a bit of ground.
Oh, it's 50 minutes total.
Sorry, 50. Yeah. I did the math wrong. Anyways. Yes. So you've traveled just short of an hour and made about 10 miles progress. Good amount of progress.
11.36 if math is a thing.
Let's see, you came from here. So you land here. You are about a day's journey out.
Alright, well, we can either keep going on foot, or some people can go on my griffin, and I can carry someone.
If we stop
Oh, we
and
fly.
breathe for an hour, then we can fly for another 40 minutes.
That's true.
Is it 40 or is it 50?
It would only be 40 the next time because my Pact Wand gives me a spell slot once a day.
Gotcha. Okay. Well, I reckon we should push on to the point of near exhaustion and then rest, because we don't want to be exhausted in there, but we also don't want to spend too much out here in the plains.
So, walk some more, or...
No, rest.
Okay.
No matter what we do, walking, we're never going to make up that amount of time.
Alright. Then we rest for the hour, whatever it takes for a short rest.
You said we're barely beyond the plant things.
Yeah.
I'm gonna put us a mile further away from them.
Okay.
So is that factoring just barely 10, or was that factoring 11? Because with the math, it was 11.36. Is that still just barely past them? Do they spread narratively, or do they spread mathematically?
I'm not sure what the question is.
So, if we're just barely past them at 10 miles, we had actually traveled 11 due to the way that the math on that works out. Are we still just barely past them at 11? Or was it 10? Do they spread out that whole mile narratively? Or was it mathematically they are 10 miles thick? Because if 11 is good enough, then you don't necessarily need 12, but
That's
I'm gonna be that
10
guy that says narratively.
Yeah, okay, that's what I figured, which is fine. Go ahead and take the extra 1 to give us a fair amount more security, though it's going to cost Kat some resources for the day.
It is gonna do that, but it's a
That's
good
okay.
measure.
And with one more round of my spells, we should get just about there. Or at least close enough we can walk the rest of the way in. Or rest and walk the way this way.
Okay. So you rest. And as you rest, you gain an uneasy feeling. Sense of sorrow fills the area around you. Something kind of similar to when you first arrived.
Can I have my mood not be horribly affected due to being in the presence of my god, literally?
Divine sense.
It's not your mood per se that's being affected, just like that general sense around you that something's off.
Survival instincts?
Yeah, that.
Okay.
As my
Is this
fucking computer is
before or
exploding.
after the rest?
Sorry, what?
Is this before or after the rest?
Probably
Oh,
during.
1 second, guys. I need to refresh full 20 because things are exploding. This
Refreshing.
is during the rest, so before the completion.
Okay.
Since I have no need for a short rest at this point, I'm going to take careful watch.
You should probably take careful watch in Thoxora.
Yeah, go ahead and position your
It's
guys'
just the-
self in rest.
Sort of. So like this one, and this one, and this one, and this one.
But not. Whoops. Not this one.
Do you see Kat over there? Because she's right above me on line.
Oh, I do.
Huh.
Did I catch anything on Divine Sense?
What does Divine Sense reveal again?
It reveals, the location of any celestial, fiend, or undead within 60 feet that is not behind total cover. And I know the type of what it is.
Nope.
Okay. Well, I didn't feel any of those things.
The sad buddies that we got jumped us when we first came in. Were
they were
those
monstrosities, weren't they?
Those were not undead.
Oh. Shit.
We do have a crown of stars on the homunculus. We
It's
should have
good.
better sight.
Nope, had faded.
Oh
we
shit!
should still have that for another 20 minutes, or 10 minutes. Why would that have faded?
I thought we were resting already.
We started the rest.
Okay.
Okay.
At that point, it depends on how far into the stars.
10 minutes.
Wait, like just before 10 minutes?
After 10 minutes.
They see the light goes and they're like, ooh, time to play.
They shouldn't see the light go because it's under your cloak.
That's fair.
Actually, I had no idea what the amount of time was left, so...
The reason
If
he's
10
under your cloak was because he's shedding light.
Okay, my Chrome is fucked up right now. 1 second. Anyways, I can do the narrative bit. So as you guys kind of feel this uneasy sense, the ground begins to shake around you. And creatures that you recognize as the ones that you were visited by when you first entered here, welcomed here by, whatever, as well as ones that are slightly different, one with 2 heads and hooks for arms, and the other with a stomach that goes down to a concave V. Here, let me go ahead and just show you.
The Chothus rest site is fired.
Hey, it's a
Where?
fish.
Webbed hands, fingers, and an open maw. Everyone roll initiative.
I get the tracker.
I don't see any tokens.
Alright,
He
guys,
doesn't have homunculus vision. He has detect vision.
And my griffin is with us too.
Alright. Every time it flashes, it messes up the map, so I can't actually do anything. This could get real exciting.
Can you open it in a different browser?
I'll try that here if it does it again, probably.
So, before we start the fight, remind us of any things. Fight.
What?
I mean, I was more talking to Raised and the rest of the group because if I remember correctly, that if we end our turn within in melee range of certain mobs, then they would get more powerful or something.
Yeah, that's the lonely.
Okay.
I think it's the harpoon hand ones. I'm not sure. I don't remember, but I'm gonna ask when that's not broken.
The lonely are the harpoon-handed ones.
Matt, see if you can turn off your Chrome's hardware acceleration.
I saw that and I wasn't able to find it.
Excuse me. Thank you.
I don't know where to look for it. There it is. Okay, it's gonna have to relaunch. Fine moment, people.
Cooked with epaulets. But it seems to be tailored to not hide her figure. She already exudes.
Silly man's trying to outstage me.
Man's not hot.
Alright, hopefully that helps. Still lagging to all high heavens though, so that's fun. Okay. Lost. Did I roll for the lonely?
There's a 21 and a 19. If you rolled anything else, I don't see it.
Yes, that is for the lonely. The hungry.
Those are the fish.
And finally, the angry.
Why did they roll so good?
It's not necessarily that they rolled necessarily good. We just rolled pretty awful.
Oh. No, they're rolling pretty good.
Yeah. Well, be thankful it's their initiatives and not anything that actually is going to kill us.
First up is
It
the
depends on
Lost.
how many of them kill us or attack us first.
Well, that's 2 crits that didn't happen, so...
That's fair.
Critical murder. The Lost are the Spiky Boys.
Pony ponies. So, when Kat's on watch, does she sit in one spot or does she walk around?
Definitely gonna be walking around.
I don't know how much this is with.
I don't think so. I think he was being that guy, and it was just after the hour mark.
Okay, so the Lost run up and 2 attacks on the Griffin. Oh wait. No, one big grapple to the griffin. Or hug, anyways, because it doesn't actually grapple. Whatever. Does a 13 hit the griffin?
A hug is a grapple.
Griffin's AC is 12, so yes.
Okay. However, it is not a medium or smaller creature, so it only takes the 21 piercing damage.
Okay.
And then the other one attempts to embrace Thok. Embrace me. Does a 24 hit Thok?
24 does.
Alright.
Are you immune to frighten?
Yes, I am.
Yay!
So you're not frightened. And
You're
most
alright.
of the damages are connected to that. However, you are grappled and take 24 points of damage.
Okay.
Next up is Cat.
Oof. I use an action to attack this one.
Okay.
Gonna make it sharpshooter. Do I not have? I better have. Here you go. Sorry that took so long.
No problem.
You need to give the homunculus dark vision.
Hold on.
That's not something you can do, Raz.
I just
No,
didn't
I
know the
just want to
distance.
I just want to make sure that it has it.
Pretty sure it does up to 120.
Dark vision. Yep.
23 is going to hit.
And I think I'm just gonna do that again. Same one.
This is not magical, correct? Oh no,
This
it's
is magical.
I forgot. We got you the bow.
We fixed that problem.
And a 20 is going to hit as well.
Okay, and then this is a bonus action. I will use Faithful Archer.
We're actively short resting, so you may want to know about your short rest stuff.
I'm sorry?
If we survive this encounter, which I hope we do, we're actively short resting. You may want to Nova your short rest stuff.
Yeah. Gotcha. I hear you. So yeah, then I'm gonna bonus action use 5 side points to Faithful Archer, and that will be I think I'm in an ideal position. That'll be my turn.
Alright.
Not gonna action surge.
Not first round. I think I'm gonna do it when the next round comes.
Okay.
I keep forgetting that they changed it. You can only keep doing it. Right, okay. The angry Ray. Alright. They run forward with their growling faces. Oh, you make me so mad.
No, you.
And the first one is going to make 2 attacks at Cat.
Bear in mind you're attacking cat. You may want to resolve them one at a time just in case.
Right.
Ow.
That's not that bad.
That's not that bad, man.
It's not good. It's
No,
24
I
seconds
just
ago.
can't fix it. I will use reaction and expend 2 side
Sure.
points. I don't know why I wouldn't.
7's not that bad.
It'll just make me okay. That's fair enough. I will not use a reaction.
Okay. Well, then you will be struck out once more.
Lol.
Maybe reaction that one.
It's still not that bad relatively, but you know.
Well, relatively on Cat, that's significantly worse than 7, because she's not got Doc's health pool or armor class.
As a reaction, I will expend 3 psi points for all around sight. So I'll make that disadvantage.
Make it disadvantage.
Yes.
So
All
yes,
right.
roll again. See if it hits.
If you crit again, I'd cry.
You took more damage now than you did before.
I mean, wouldn't you still take the original 9 damage?
Yep. Take the original
Okay.
9.
Okay.
That's a huge range, though.
2 to 24, holy cow, plus 3, so 5.
2d12?
5 to
Okay.
27.
Yeah, those first rolls have been all in shit. Alright,
Well, considering you were looking at a potential 54 plus, 7 and 9's not that bad.
the other one is attacking Thok.
Nope.
Remember, you're attacking Thok. You may want to solve them in order, because he also has reactions.
He got rid of a lot of his reactions.
He got rid of a lot of his reactions.
Oh, he has one still. He has riposte, but he got rid of the treachery one.
Oh. Oh.
Yes. So, do you think we'll be taking another long rest before we actually get into the city?
I couldn't say.
Okay.
We're definitely taking a short rest, though, so just like I told you.
Actually, yeah, that's true. Yeah, I'm gonna use my reaction to riposte,
Okay, the first one.
and I'm going to attack with Gretsu.
A 28 is going to hit.
I'll go ahead and do a level. I'll make it 3. Divine Smite.
Okay.
Oh. Okay. That'll be it.
Alright, and then it swings at you again. 26 to hit.
26 hits, and I will deduct.
Alright, that's 11 piercing.
Yep. Oh, is this magical?
No.
Sweet.
I don't think the 24 you took earlier was magical either.
Right, okay, making note.
Lonely. I'm so lonely. Let's see here. Cool. The lonely will be all sad and then strike out with its harpoon arm at the griffin. Supposed to be me. Okay, alright. Advantage due to its abilities.
I really wish we were 1 level higher right now.
I think you say that really often.
It really heavily applies right now.
Like, can you just keep saying that every level up until we're level 20? And then
Yes.
say, I wish we had more epic boons right now.
Yes, absolutely.
Does 12 hit the griffin?
Mm-hmm.
28 points of piercing damage.
Mm-hmm.
Alright. And then
And it's grappled, because it is large or smaller.
Yes, it is grappled, punctured by the arm. And
Which lonely is that?
the one to the right.
That one over there.
Yep.
Okay.
The griffin must make a wisdom save.
Okay. Griffin is very close to being dead.
Well, luckily, it's not a physical monster; it's a spirit in griffin form. So
Yeah.
then +3 because it's within Thoxora, so that's
Yeah,
a
that's true.
16.
Okay, you save. So you take 8 points of psychic damage, and the griffin is shunted over to the lonely.
Griffin is so close to being dead.
Yep. Yes. The other lonely targets its closest target. Which today will be if my fort harpoon arm shoots out at you. This is 25 hit you.
Yeah.
Alright, that's 23 piercing damage. And a wisdom save as the harpoon's psychic energy burst goes through you.
Is this psychic energy burst considered magical?
Sure. Alright, you take half of 14, so 7, and you are dragged to the lonely. Okay. I'm lagging out like crazy. It's time to get hungry. Alright. The first one runs up north from below fort and attempts to bite down on you.
Oof.
Does a 20 hit?
Yes, but I'm going to use a reaction to cast shield, so no.
Okay. It then comes around with its claw. Webbed hand. And with shield, does 22 hit?
No.
Okay. The other hungry. There's another one, right? Somewhere.
I didn't
Oh, I did.
see another one.
Oh, I only put one on the board, which is fine. I still have it too. Okay. Oh, no, there it is. Haha, I found it.
In the top right.
Yep. The other hungry rushes forward into combat and ends its turn at Thought.
Does it provoke an attack of opportunity from the griffin?
Oh, I forgot about the griffin.
It do. It might as well be useful before it dies.
Well,
Oh no, it's just going to eat the griffin.
Yeah.
if we're being honest, the griffin soaking these 20+ hits is useful.
It's gonna run up to the griffin and take a bite.
Oh,
I think that's
yeah,
it.
27 hits, so Griffin's dead.
That's fine.
And poof goes Griffon.
Poof. Ha! Can't eat that.
Homunculus, your turn.
Can't really run it either.
Okay.
Oh,
I'm so hungry. Feed me, I am hungry. I am dying.
So,
Fuck you, Matt.
can't tell if that's hilarious or terrifying.
It's a story.
It's yes.
But yes, homunculus. I don't know if you heard it. It's your turn now.
Yep. Okay, perfect. A homunculus will fly up in the air and turn bright blue and strike with a chain lightning. Well, sorry, I had it up just a second ago. Yes, within 30 feet. It'll strike this one here. It'll hit that one, and that one.
Are you marking them? I do not see at the moment.
Can you guys see my pings?
Yes.
I did.
My game's been wanky.
Yeah,
Blanking.
the map keeps blanking it in and out for me as well. Can you see my cursor? It'd be these four.
Replay's not responding at all to me right now. So
I can see it.
Well, just because you can see it doesn't mean that Matt's going to be able to make note of what's being marked. So
Fair.
how about we do this? Which others? There, you should be able to see those.
nope, my Roll20 is not updating at all. I am refreshing again. Woo!
Oh,
When you get back in, you should be able to see those. That's what I
Yes.
meant.
oof.
It's a very funny story from when we were kids. I can now see those. Okay, I will begin pulling up character sheets and rolling. That
Just
might
get
help some.
really dark. Did you turn off like shadows?
I turned off Advanced Fog of War. Oops,
Ah,
I did not mean to show you guys Thok, but here he is.
In all of his glory.
What that does is make it so my computer's not trying so hard, or the internet's not trying so hard. Because apparently, since Chrome's made this update, it's breaking everything. So fun.
Isn't that typically the way a software update goes that nobody asked for?
That's exactly the way a software update goes that nobody asked for.
Yeah.
Those look like wonderful dexterity saving throws.
Those look like terrible. I don't. You're bad at looking.
I ain't mad about those terrible dexterity saving throws, considering how you were rolling on attack rolls and initiatives a minute ago.
Nah, I ain't mad, bro. I'm just joshing around. And then Angries. Let me pull them up now. And actually roll their dex saves. And what's the DC on that?
At least 20.
20.
Oh yeah, I can talk. Yep, it's 20.
Alright, none of them succeed.
38 points of damage.
That's amusing to me.
The one lost to the north falls to the lightning. The two angers, the angers, begin screaming in rage.
Oh, yeah?
Oh, good.
Fury enters their eyes. All four of them.
Oh.
8 if you count both of them.
I don't want to.
Which leaves is the homunculus done, I guess, is the question.
Can you guys still hear me?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
And now, yeah.
My monitors just went blank.
Weird.
Have you tried turning it off and on again?
Flash the BIOS.
Is the homunculus done?
Yeah, I guess.
Oh, okay. Hopefully that
Um,
fixes itself. Quickly. Lee.
Hopefully. I'm going to restart my computer, I guess. I'll be back in a second.
Okay.
Well, I am thinking. Oh, no, no. I am thinking I am going to play a little bit safe, and with my bow, I'm going to attack this one. Yeah, the lonely.
The lonely.
These are not undead, correct?
Correct.
Okay. Do I want to? No, I'm good. Okay. So attack. Does 24 hit?
It does it.
Right. That amount of damage.
14 damage.
And a second shot. Oops, sorry, that's incorrect. 16 to hit.
Does hit.
Okay, this is just for damage. Well, that's pretty good. 21 damage.
Alright. 2 arrows sink into it. Oh, come to me. Anything else?
Yeah, I'm gonna step here.
Alright.
And that's it.
Fort, your turn.
So the two right next to Thok and the what is it? The hungry up north has been the angry near cat has been hit with chain lightning, right?
Yes.
Okay, so I think I am going to bonus action use. Let's see. Channel Arcana, and I am going to channel a Divine Arcana for a +2 to the DC of the next spell I cast, and I am going to cast Banishment in a 6th level slot.
If the creature he's targeting is within my aura, it has disadvantage.
Unfortunately, I don't think I'm going to target any creature within your aura because, in my opinion, the
one that I shot? Or which
the
one?
hungry right now are the most problematic due to the restrained effect on their grapple attack if they hit. So I am going to target this hungry, I think.
Those are all in my aura. I have a 30-foot aura.
Oh, well, I can't see your aura. And this is lonely.
Yeah, those are all within 30 feet of me. So they have disadvantage.
Do you have a 30-foot aura projected?
I just put it in. So I don't know what that's going to take to update for you.
It takes toggling it to visible by all players, but
Oh, there we go.
yeah. Dark on dark. Everything is so black.
Perhaps black was the wrong color choice.
So the DC of this charisma saving throw is 23, and they have disadvantage. I think they don't have a chance.
Charisma save?
Yeah.
Well, with their good looks, they do not. So they are banished. They're banished for how long?
Well, it's either 1 minute or until my concentration breaks. Then I am going to move over next to Thok. And I
Do you provoke from this
let me
guy?
think about this for a second. No.
That works.
Okay.
So bonus action, movement, undead.
Doc, your turn.
Very nice. And then I'm gonna go ahead and stabby at the one next to me is the angry, right?
Yes.
Going with hooks.
Yeah, doing it. $18 hit.
18 does hit.
Okay.
Like a
And
little
I'll-
fappy.
Yeah. I'm gonna go ahead and do a level 3 Divine Smite.
Oh,
Alright.
And I'm gonna go ahead and stab it again if it's not dead.
It is not dead. Both heads.
Hiya.
Another hit.
And then a level 2 Divine Smite.
Okay. That's better.
good.
Ooh.
Well, they're ready to pounce at you. Angry.
All right. And I feel like I'm pretty good where I am. So
Alright. That brings it to the Lost. All they want to do is give Thok a hug. Or it wants to do. Still anyone left.
They can keep hugging Thok because he's immune to frighten, which makes me happy that he's taking those.
I think everyone within 10 feet is immune to frighten.
Nice. You may want to double check that one.
Double checking it.
However, 23 to
Aura
hit.
of Courage. You and friendly creatures within 10 feet of you can't be frightened while you're conscious.
Nice.
23 to
Okay,
hit.
so 23 hits. So I will go ahead and take that.
28 piercing, yes.
Yep.
Non-magical pinguses.
As
Not
it
magical prangus.
digs its spiky back tendrils into your body.
Tendrils?
Where am I? Things. Pincers? Who knows? Claws?
They look like scythes to me, but
Yeah.
You're going to be sad and dead soon.
Where am I? Cat, your turn.
Start of my turn. Fateful Archer attack on this one.
Disadvantage.
Not disadvantaged, because Cat's concentrating on not having disadvantage.
Cat's not doing that.
Okay.
Cat, I didn't expressly say anything she was focusing on. Does I have disadvantage because there's someone within 5 feet of me?
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay.
And that's at which one? The far one there? The far
The angry over there. I will use a precision attack. If I can get it to go to chat. Splash. That's not.
Okay.
Ooh.
Wow.
23. That works.
Okay, so while subconsciously distracted, you still study your position and fire an arrow, and it pierces slowly into its flesh, dealing the damage.
19 plus 3 plus 8, I think.
No, so or does it add to damage too? I don't think it. I think it's just to the attack roll.
Oh, okay. It's the other one that adds to damage.
Yes, that's correct. And then I will free action put my bow away to withdraw the spike chain, and I will attack the one closest to me.
Get him over with that restraint, baby. Wow.
So for the first one, I want to try to deal the necrotic damage.
Ah!
Okay.
Is that a problem for you?
Restrained is way, way better than the damage because he's not going to die on that hit.
Does would the restraint cause it to have disadvantage in the future?
Yeah.
Okay, so I suck at things. I'm doing it again. Same one. So that one is gonna try to restrain it.
Well, you missed.
Well, if it was to hit, I'm gonna use a. Well, can I use a precision attack? I
Yeah.
know we already declared that it missed.
You're gonna miss.
Well,
That one is auto miss, no matter what you add to it.
that's true.
Okay, so then I'm not gonna do that, and then I will action search.
See, if you had restrained it, you would have had advantage on that attack roll. And would have hit him on
I'm gonna action search. I'm gonna try to hit it and restrain it.
Go, girl, go!
Well, that does hit.
Oh,
Almost.
and again.
In future-
At advantage.
Yeah, at advantage. In future, Nate, your restraint is the thing that you always want to apply to medium or smaller creatures first before damage, because then you get a 10% chance to crit instead of 5%. And then if you crit on the necrotic damage, oh boy!
Yeah. Oof.
Oh, I need to see if it saves before I take away
Yes.
all of that health. Nope, it takes it up the butt.
So the 40 from the first one?
Still standing.
I'm pretty sure you could have ripped him apart if you had actually hit him with restraint first.
Yeah, you're probably right. And then I will use my bonus action to replace my focus back into nomadic arrow.
Didn't you bonus action your faithful archer?
That happens at the start of my turn. It's not a bonus action. To cast it is a bonus action.
Nice,
Yeah.
nice, nice.
So now I
so-
can ignore disadvantage.
So if you're focused, does that take concentration?
Nope.
Sorry, I'm not familiar with your character yet. I have so many questions.
Focuses do not require concentration.
Alright, with it wrapped up, the angry next to cat struggles to lash out with its hooks.
He's really mad, bro.
In its anger, it gains advantage, so it is at normal.
Normal's better than advantage.
Is a 21 hit?
21 will hit, but I will expend 3 psi points for all around sight, giving it disadvantage.
It already has disadvantage that won't do anything.
Oh, god dang it. Well, crap. I'm just gonna take the damage.
Okay, with this angry strike, the anger pierces your mind and deals an additional 17 psychic.
Are you concentrating on anything? Because I think you just lost it with a 40-point hit.
Yeah, I was concentrating. Would a nat 20 on this save get it? Or what's the...
DC,
It's a constitution save?
DC 20 con.
It's 10 or half the damage taken. There you go! Nicely
That'll
done.
do
did it.
With its next attack, it still is at normal, but the psychic seems to have faded. Does a 17 hit?
Yes, but I will use a reaction for defensive step. So that's minus 2 psi points. I get a +4 to AC, and I teleport up to 20 feet.
Do you choose to teleport anywhere? Because if it leaves your range, you instantly break the grapple you hold on it.
Not choosing to teleport. Or I could teleport behind it, I guess, if I have to teleport.
Then you're on
Sorry, kid. Nothing personal.
Up to means 0, so
Yeah.
you can go wherever you want, but if you leave your reach, you break the grapple.
Yeah, I'm not gonna move anywhere. I'm just gonna stay where I am, and I'll get a +4 to AC, which will make it not hit.
Okay. It swings going through your form as you disappear and then reappear. Nothing personal, kid.
Personnel.
Nothing personnel, kid.
Yeah.
The other one, however, not being restrained, strikes at Thok with great prejudice.
Oh, good.
On the first one, but don't move to the second one immediately.
with great prejudice.
He doesn't like green people.
That's racist. And
That's
it doesn't hit me
racist.
either.
It's
20 is a
prejudice.
miss.
Okay, so I am going to use a reaction to Sentinel to attack the one that just attacked Thok. And I am going to attempt a... let's see, they don't seem to be necessarily that brilliant, so let's go ahead and try with a Madness Flail.
Same.
Alright. That is a hit. And... oh, first number is an 18, so that's a save.
Fair enough.
And with its second attack, it goes again for... now, this time it's going to turn to Fort, as he just struck it. Still angry. Does a 20 hit?
A 20 would hit... oh, yeah, a 20 hits. I can't react to that.
Okay, and then this one has the additional psychic damage attached as well. So, 12 piercing and 17 psychic.
Oof.
Oh, well, that's not what I meant to do.
Okay.
Okay.
And then I need a concentration save. DC is... it's like 15.
Half of 20, 39. Right? Yeah, half of... no.
29?
29, wow. Is... 19.
It was
No.
14.
14. Wow, my brain is not awake. Cool. That is a save.
He's trying to kill the banishment just because he hates it that much.
Oh,
Like the DC is arbitrarily 5 points higher. Go screw yourself.
Yay! I promise I'm just bad at math right now.
It's okay. I'm always bad at math.
I typically am. Anyways, that being said, the lonely reaches out for Fort. Come to me!
Ow.
I have the one. Does
Wow.
an 11 hit?
11 hits me if I'm naked and not paying attention.
That makes it the homunculus's turn.
Raz is muted on Discord. I'm not sure if he's here or still resetting.
Josh, turn.
Oh, there you go.
Yeah, I'm here. Sorry, I talking to my brother. Anyway, my turn.
I don't even know which one it is, but say hi for me.
Your turn.
Every D&D people say hi, Jared.
Oh, it's Jared. Hey.
Hey!
He says hello. Homunculus can't do shit, so I'm going to fly up in the distance and
The help action works.
my help. Okay, I'll help somebody do something. Oh.
Help. Take the help action to help Lee on her next attack roll.
Please.
Oh,
yes.
gotcha. I'll assist Lee in her next attack roll. There you
Okay.
go. Boom.
Lee, your turn.
All right. I'm gonna bonus action Hexblade's Curse on this angry up by Cat,
Okay.
and then I'm gonna switch to Greatsword and step up to Great Weapon attack it.
I have a question. Do you have spells?
I do not, but Hexblade's Curse is not Hex.
Oh,
Yeah,
it is.
Hexblade's Curse. I heard wrong.
I her.
He lured wrong.
I
That's
was
okay.
gonna say learned wrong, but
All right. So, Great Weapon Master at advantage because help.
yes,
24 to hit.
that hits.
Next time won't have help advantage. It's just the first attack.
Oh, wait a second. He's restrained anyway, isn't he?
Yeah, that one's restrained.
Okay, so it doesn't really matter too much. So that's that 38 points of damage there. Another one.
Another one.
I'm going to choose. Can I not get prone while it's restrained?
Yes.
Yeah, I'm going to do that unless it does the DC 15 dex save.
I
I think restraint is disadvantage on dex saves.
Yeah. Yeah, you
Alright.
knock it prone.
Another one.
Another one.
Does a 16 hit? Goodness gracious.
No.
Alright, then it doesn't take another 38.
You trip it up and you swing around and glance off its naturally tough hide.
Alright, and that'll be the end of my turn.
Okay. Fort, your turn.
Which of the four currently active look the worst?
The the lost is the least hurt, but they are much more frail, it seems, than the angry.
Okay. Yeah, okay. I'm going to walk over there, and I am going to take the attack action on the lost, you said?
Yes.
Okay. Let's start with, let's go ahead and trigger my amulet so that I don't have to make an attack roll. And we will hit him with a Flail of Paralysis at AC 20.
Okay, that hits. And a con save. That is a failure.
Okay, so he's paralyzed, so I'm going to attack him next one with advantage. Right? And
Yes.
attacks against a paralyzed creature within 5 feet are auto-critical, right?
I don't remember ever.
Yes.
But I think you are correct.
Okay. Let's go ahead and adjust this crit range to 1.
You crit.
Does the 22 hits?
Yep.
Oh, of course it does, because a 20 just hit a second ago. Derp.
Alright, that is 30, 43 points of damage.
Still standing?
No, your flail decapitates it.
Okay, we will use the third swing to, since this would be the fourth flail attack, go back to a madness swing at the angry Nearthok.
Okay, that hits. That is a failed save.
Then we are going to Priest of Zeal and use a bonus action to attack the angry. And we're gonna do paralysis. And yeah, we still need other stuff. All right.
That's a hit.
Was that 5 attacks in one round?
No, 4.
Okay.
Paralysis, pain, madness, paralysis.
Yep, your flail's pretty good.
Well, as Fort actually does that, you can see that the bloodlust of the Flint is kicking in.
Oh yeah.
And it failed its save.
Kill!
Fuck. Your turn.
Taking
Attacks on that angry have advantage and auto crit.
taking heed of his advice. So crit range you just set from 1 to 20, right?
No, just set it to 1.
So it's 1. Okay, cool. An advantage. Hiya. And I got a
You got a 20. No, it's
Yeah,
19.
19.
Okay.
19. But you did crit?
yes. And I'm going to level 2 smite it.
Oh, baby.
Alright. He alive?
No.
Okay, good.
The... Oh god, the feedback.
Flecking your mic's pretty bad.
Sorry.
The divine energy enters into the completely frozen in place creature and bursts out the other end, making it have a hole. Ah, I just caught a fly midair and crushed
Nice.
it.
Now do it with chopsticks.
Alright, so afterwards I'm going to run over here. How messed up does this guy look?
He's pretty screwed.
It's pretty damaged.
Alright, and he's prone, right?
He's prone and restrained.
prone
Okay.
restrained.
Cool.
Readjust your crit range before you attack, just a heads up.
Yes.
He's prone, restrained, and surrounded.
Hiya.
Oops.
Nice. 2 19s.
Oh,
Yeah.
yeah, that is definitely a hit.
Okay, and do I want to smite? Yeah, sure. I'll do level 1 this
yeah.
time.
Cat's gonna go before he does. I mean,
Level 1. Boop. Okay.
An additional 7 damage. It remains.
Okay. Alright, and that's my turn.
Alright. Next is Cat.
Attack against this one.
if you release your chain, you may release your grapple.
It's the bow makes the attack, not me.
Oh, you're not even holding it?
The bow has limited sentience, and it can make its attack.
Awesome.
Yes.
Wow.
I had no idea that's how that worked.
Yep.
That is a hit. For 28 damage.
And then I'm gonna attack the spike chain attack, the one that's below me.
Oof.
Alright.
For
Hit.
the necrotic damage.
It's still alive.
Doing it again. Again, for the necrotic damage. It does need to make the roll.
It may not be able to succeed that.
Technically it could.
Okay.
Doesn't look like it.
You pull like a ripcord and shred it open, leaving its guts just sprung everywhere as you retrieve your chain.
I'm going to... Oh, whoops, it's not spaced anymore. Run over... I'll use feline agility to run over into melee range of this one.
You have reach.
Oh, yeah. So then, go there. Oh, I won't have to use feline agility then. That's nice. And I will use second wind to regain 1d10 plus 6 HP.
Are you gonna attack it over there, or are you just running?
I've
over
already
there?
used 2 attacks.
You may not want to end so close to it.
Hmm.
We still have 3 more to deal with after this one. Just have a small window before they come back.
Huh. I'm gonna go step behind Fort. As to his advice.
That wasn't Fort's advice. Fort's pretty bloodlusted right now. Fort
Yeah,
definitely
and then I
wants
will,
to
and then I
turn
will
away.
use my second wind.
Okay.
That's my turn.
Alright. The lonely moves up. Come here! And shoots a harpoon at Thok. Get over here.
Oof.
24 hit.
Mm-hmm.
28 piercing damage. And a pull towards it. Wisdom save.
Right. So,
You're wearing the necklace, so you have advantage on that.
yes. Plus, I'm a paladin, and I'm awesome.
Yeah, but your wisdom's not that great.
I have a +8.
You have a +8. It says +4.
I mean, I'm proficient too, so.
You're proficient too?
I'm proficient in wisdom saves.
Shouldn't your bonus on that be at least a 5?
Okay, so there's the 4 from
No,
the
he
proficiency,
has negative
and then there's the
wisdom.
+4 from the aura.
Oh, you have negative wisdom.
Yes,
All right, that makes sense.
I have negative wisdom and intellect. Thok is not a smart boy.
Would you poop on the floor if you had positive wisdom score?
I mean, if my constitution was really bad, probably. Sorry, guys, I can't hold it. I just gotta go.
I did it on purpose, though.
That wasn't the question he asked.
You still take the 7 psychic and are pulled into
Yes.
its grasp.
Right.
Homunc. Homunculus. Your turn.
Homunculus' turn.
Yeah, baby.
Lee, you're being helped.
Well, I'm gonna do like he said and fuck shit up.
See, I like this because the homunculus is like a 3.5 bard. It's not that good unless you really spec for it, which we didn't, but at least it's still useful.
Yeah, exactly. I'm gonna move there and use my reach.
Oh, I thought you were going to attack Doc, and I was excited.
No, I'm gonna great weapon master this thing.
What is this sudden but inevitable betrayal?
Question? What?
It's a line from Firefly.
I know, but the DM just implied that Lee is going to inevitably betray us.
The only thing that makes sense. Alright. So that is
Okay.
35 of damage.
25 plus. Oh, yeah, if the 5 doesn't. Ignore the same as attack 5, but yeah. 25 magical and 5 necrotic. Also,
Okay.
DC 15 to not be restrained.
Did you have any
Alright.
special effects when your Hexblade's curse thing died?
Yeah, I healed, but I was already at full health.
Oh, okay.
So he is restrained.
Alright.
So next one, also an advantage because now he's restrained.
He's using a chain.
I'm using the chain right now, yeah. Does a 16 hit?
Yes.
Oh, good. Then I'm going to knock it prone and do another 29-ish damage.
You're doing exactly 29 damage. So you rip the cord again and tear its legs off, splitting the body in half, and it falls prone.
I got you. Don't worry. And the chain poofs out of existence.
We're not done yet.
Oh, the chain poofs back into existence.
Alright, so which one should we take care of first?
Well, okay, so that actually brings up a question. Are these native to the plane, or the Shadowfell?
Yes.
Okay, so yeah, they'll come back in about...
7 rounds.
No, I think it's 8, because that when I first put up the 9, it's actually 10, but I can't put a 10 on there. So 10, 9, 8. If you...
Okay.
I think the what are they? Hungry up in the north is the one that we should burn down first.
Okay. That would ready an action to bam.
I think between Thok and like one other person, we can blast through that one. And I'm gonna go for down here.
Let's
I'm gonna
focus.
Suggest that everybody refocuses.
Yeah, and then prepare an action.
I mean, we should also, like, smack down one thing. and then they'll come to us, you know?
I agree with that, because you guys have bows if the melee doesn't actually
Yeah.
work out, or if the melee does finish it off. Okay, so Fort suggests that we refocus before we start going willy-nilly with turns.
I do so.
I will also do so if I can. Initiative. There we go.
Okay.
Second turn for Fort, I am going to drink a healing potion. Which, Cat, you have one as well if you want to.
Oh yeah, that's a good idea.
Oh yeah, I can lay on hands people too.
I'm good.
2d4 plus 2.
Pretty sure. Yep.
You want more?
We don't. I don't think I'm gonna need us to expend more resources for me. But if it's not too much just to ask for, then yeah, I'd take some.
I'll give you 15.
So should be fine from that point if everybody's refocused and healed as we feel is appropriate. Did the homunculus refocus? Is it with Lisa that can assist her?
Okay. Yeah.
So, I'm actually going to drop concentration on the banishment early so that we can maintain Cat's faithful archer as long as possible into the fight if there are no objections.
Nope, we're good.
I am jacked. Okay. So we'll go in initiative order because it sounds like everyone's holding their action. And then we'll go back through kind of like a surprise round.
Right.
So, Cat, as they pop into existence, you get your held action.
I'm gonna use precision attack. And to make that a 17.
17 hits.
And then I will attempt to restrain it.
Yay, Nate! Learning already.
Boo, Nate. Learning already. Restrained.
And do I get extra attack on the surprise round here?
Yeah.
Specifically, Matt has let us. I don't think that's a default 5e thing, but it is also unfun.
I think you do. Yeah, you get your full attack action.
Okay, so I am pretty sure everybody says, oh, well, your guys' doesn't say that, but your extra attack, I'm pretty sure, says when you take the attack action on your turn. And what you're doing is actually taking a reaction off turn.
Oh, that's weird. Okay.
So I don't think by default 5e that you do, but it's also not fun.
You can do it. No. And is that just the extra damage for that second attack?
For the extra damage, yeah, absolutely.
Okay.
That's weird. I don't think I've ever seen a multi-attack like Fort's.
I don't know.
Actually, it's probably buried in the monster manual under multi-tech.
Probably. Cat. So that's your actions. So Lee.
Do you want to cat?
It's not an actual surprise round. It's just the held actions.
Oh, right.
So this is just her reaction. We'll get back to her turn in a minute.
Yeah. Oh wait, that means can you use precision strike?
Yeah, anytime you make an attack roll,
Okay.
you can.
It's not a reaction.
Okay, I'm going to great weapon this guy once at advantage. 21.
Advantage.
Oh yeah, because he's restrained now. 21 to hit.
That hits.
I will attempt to knock him prone.
It has disadvantage.
All right,
So it is knocked prone and restrained.
and a second. 26 and another 30 points of damage.
Alright, another hit. Full damage. Oculus did its stuff with Lee Fort.
Let's go ahead and
action.
start off with pain.
Alright, that's a hit for 35.
Move on to madness.
Alright, 7 damage and a wisdom save. Which it fails. And then another hit on that last one there.
Paralysis.
Another 11 damage and a con save. Wrong bro. Which it failed.
That's it for my reaction.
It's all sorts of fucked.
That was the plan.
Fuck.
Yeah,
He
it is
paralyzed.
buried in the monster manual.
He paralyzed.
He
Yep.
paralyzed.
Aw, yeah.
Paralyzed, praying, restrained, confused.
Brain restrained. And I'm
Alright.
doing a level 1 Divine Smite.
Okay.
Oop.
It's probably pretty lethal.
Oh! That's pretty good.
There's some eights in there, bro.
That's just pretty good. Once again, you cleave into its mouth and inject light through its whole body, bursting through the stomach.
Cool. He dead?
Yeah.
Okay. Then I'm going to move.
Cannot move.
Not your turn.
Oh, that's right. Reactions.
Do you have a ranged attack you want to make?
Nope.
That brings it to Cat's actual turn.
Start of the turn against the. These are hungry.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's not supposed to be an advantage. So 14.
Do you have any dice left?
Yes, I do. I should expend that because we're short resting after this. Precision attack. $15 to hit.
The arrow bounces off its tough hide.
And then I will draw my longbow and start attacking it.
So you just sort of casually pick it up out of the air. Is that what happens?
First one. Not gonna add anything to that.
That is a hit.
And second shot.
Another hit.
19s for days. And I'm actually just going to also take a step forward. And I will end my turn there.
Well, they could. You could all be wrong. I could just not let you short rest. Lee, your turn.
This is true. The plan was to take a short rest, which is why this attack even occurred. We attempted.
Goodness. I'm going to walk forward the however much I can get. I'm gonna go there and attack this lonely.
All right.
Oh, no.
Just regular, not hate weapon. Does a 21 hit?
A 21 hits. And a dex save. At normal, so the first number is a 14.
Definitely restraining it.
Alright.
And then second one, great weapon at advantage. It's gonna be 27 to hit.
27 hits.
And another 30 damage. Wow, I'm rolling really average.
If 30 is your average, I would take that all day.
Yeah, I mean, that's fair. But I keep rolling 7s on my 2d6s.
I don't know if you saw, but my number was 7 total on one of mine.
That's fair. You have cooler on-hit effects.
Arguable. Restrained is really goddamn cool.
That's fair. Alright, that's the end of my turn.
Alright. Homunculus. Is the homunculus just gonna help Lee?
I believe the homunculus was in this area.
Boop.
Boop. Boop. There
You
it
say
goes.
it's with Lee.
That works. There it goes.
Uh,
Actually, it's probably better to help Cat at this point, just because I have it restrained.
well, maybe next time.
But-
Forge.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, we'll see. So, I am going to bonus action use consume. No, I'm not gonna even say it because last time I said it, the DM fucked me. So I'm gonna throw a fireball over there at those two. DC 21 dex save
At disadvantage.
for one of them.
For both of them because it's a spell
Oh, okay.
in my aura.
Okay. Disregard that 24. Just tell me, do I cast the spell?
Yeah.
Okay. I am going to bonus action, consuming fervor, to maximize the amount of fire damage I deal this turn. Or this spell.
Oh, goodness.
Okay, so you maximize a level 3 fireball?
.48 fireball. Yeah.
DC 21. It's possible.
Get it, boy!
And then it's not possible.
So as Thok sees that, he's gonna be like, I'm glad I didn't fight you in the lake.
Pardon? That was only one. You need two?
The other
Yeah,
one he
one-
said wasn't possible.
Oh, okay.
Height.
There was a fight in a lake.
I almost died.
Fort probably knows what you're talking about, but I am drawing a blank.
The 4 fireballs.
Yeah.
Oh! Actually, Fort might not know about that, because he was probably actually on a mission at that time. Let's see. Move up adjacent to Lee.
Okay. The lonely will go. More friends.
Is it still standing?
Yep.
Goodness
reach out.
gracious.
It will reach out with its extendo arms to Lee. Take my hand, princess.
Don't do it. It's a
I'm gonna choose not to take his hand.
The hand goes and lands next to you in a silly slump.
Oh, good.
Take my hand. No, ew. Get away from me, nerd.
Oh, I'm definitely, absolutely 100% taking its hand as soon as I get a turn.
Oh, okay.
I'm gonna use my.
Suddenly, the homunculus starts headbanging.
And now it's Doc's turn.
I'm gonna use my action to dash. And which of the two looks the least fucked up?
The hungry, I'm sure.
Definitely the hungry.
Okay, I'm going to bonus action use my Vow of Enmity to have advantage on strikes against the hungry. And that'll be my turn.
Okay. Speaking of being hungry, I'm Hungarian.
Oh no.
That's racist.
Let's see. Everybody's healing weird. Okay. It reaches out with its claws and misses Thok. However, it then attempts to bite Thok. And can't break through his armor.
Nah, mate.
Cat, your turn.
Nate,
Yes.
your
It's
turn.
your
Go.
turn.
Oh, I'm sorry. I just kind of popped out of existence for a minute. Free shot on that one.
Sorry, which one?
The hungry.
You shoot at the lonely. You have advantage. You might crit.
I have advantage. Oh, because it's restrained.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna do that.
No crit, but that is a hit.
Just
As
gonna
it's-
do the damage.
Alright. As it reaches out for the arrow to the head, and it collapses.
Nice.
Shot at the hungry.
You want to come restrain him?
Oh, we're melee fighting. I see your point. Go there and draw out the spiked chain. Going for restrained.
A 17 just barely hits.
I think we've figured out that his AC is at least 16. No, at least 15 because he missed out of 15, but 17 hits. So somewhere in there.
Something like that. And then a dex save against being restrained. It is restrained.
And this one's going to try to do the damage. Oh, 19.
One shy. I hit. And an attempt to not get fecked.
With disadvantage.
Well, fecked it was.
See, the nice thing about restraining things that are typically 5 feet there, Nate, is that they kind of can't get back at you. The lonely are about the only thing in this fight that had reach greater than 5.
And that'll be my turn.
Alright, Lee, your turn.
Oh, what? It's still alive?
Yeah.
Okay. Then I
I
will
didn't feel that much damage to it.
step down and Great Weapon Master this buddy.
Do you want to be within 5 feet of it?
I don't care at this point.
That's a hit.
And another one.
Another hit.
Want to try to knock it prone?
Yeah.
Do you want to restrain it also?
I will restrain it the first one and knock it prone the second one.
You will do no such thing.
Well, the second one will be still knocking it prone. Okay.
That will actually happen.
It had disadvantage on the.
Oh, wait, that's the
because
first
it's
one.
Restrained.
Oh, okay, okay. I was hopeful. Fine. It is restrained twice. Double restrained.
Double
and
restraint.
And prone.
I can just imagine instead of prone, it's just in the middle of the air, just hovering there.
Yes.
Dangling between 2 chains.
Absolutely. For the sake of brevity, can we just run opposite directions and snap it in half?
I don't object. That sounds cool.
That sounds like a great way to end it. We pull in opposite directions while it just bears its chest open to Thok for a slam through.
Yeah.
Cat crouches down for that feline sprint and has her chain wrapped around it. Takes off at, 80?
Oh, and then I can fly the opposite direction. Yeah, we're good.
Alright.
Can they narratively chainsaw that fucker?
With Lee around its waist and Cat around its torso, the two of you rip by pulling away quickly, and the thing splits in half, intestines holding together, and then pop, 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 as the flesh and guts separate, leaving a gory mess on the battlefield, directly on Thok.
Oh, wait a minute. It was hungry.
Guys, you're staining my new cloak. I don't like it.
At least you have a cloak.
Fort will have been panting this time, and he's starting to calm down, and he sort of blinks and looks over at Thok and goes, "Oh," and prestidigitates his cloak clean.
Yeah, you doing okay?
Sometimes I like to kill things.
It's a mutual feeling.
Alright. That was a good combat. Much victory, everybody. Thank you all for playing. Thank you all for watching. And as always, stay classy.
Bye.
Bye.